Hi everyone. Okay, welcome to LAX2049, Group 89. This is our second discussion. Topic we want to discuss today is about lifestyle. Okay, first we are going to start our introduction first. My name is SHAHIDA binti Muhammad SABRI. My metric number is 206674. I am cell biology and molecule student. Next.
Hi, my name is SITI NURPUTRI NAJMIAH binti BAHRIN. My metric number is 205412 and I'm from Bachelor of Science, Cell and Molecular Biology.
Okay, my name is AIMI DIYANA binti Muhammad HELMI with metric number 205512. I'm the first year student biotechnology science.
Hello everyone. My name is YUGGEN, son of NAGAPPAN, and my metric number is 206097. I'm first year of electric and electronic engineering. Thank you.
Okay, my name is NORAIN binti Muhammad NAZLAN with metric number 206249 and I am the student of Bachelor Science of Industrial Chemistry.
Okay guys, my name is SRIVENGADESH. I'm studying first year of biotechnology with honors and my matrix number is 206260.
Hi everyone, my name is THAYALEN, son of CHANTHIRAN. My matrix number is 206545 and I'm first year software engineering student.
Hello everyone, my name is EZZTUN binti SHAHIDA. My matrix number is 207852 and I'm a first year student of microbiology.
Okay, now I will share. Okay, here that I want to share. You can article now. You can see or not? You can see, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, for my article is 5 lifestyles change to enhance your mood and mental health. Okay, this article quite common for our society today because majority cannot handle themselves from being a negative person that can affect mental health. Okay, sometimes we have problems and getting stressed for particular situation, especially for example during this pandemic, many people lost their job, so they may face financial problems. They will stressful about how to get money for support their family and so on. The next example is student that stress about their assignment and so on. For the article, it shows some steps to follow by people out there to enhance mood and mental health. Okay, for the first one is improve your diet and start moving. Okay, the food intake is important to make ourselves healthy. We must eat a vegetable like seafood and fruit also because it plays an important role in brain function. Okay, the dark chocolate is studies show the chocolate can make us happy because it releases serotonin and another hormone called dopamine. Okay, any kind of exercise also can provide immediate elevation of mood. Second one is reduce your vices. Reduce your vices like stop smoking and drug because it can reduce anxiety and giving better mood even it take time to stop. Number 3 is prioritize rest and sleep. Okay, we must sleep around 8 hours. So we must have enough rest and sleep Okay, so our brain can fully ready for next day activity. If we work too much, we feel more stressed and tired. So take time to rest. Okay, so we can also do our hobbies. Okay, number 4, get a dose of nature. Study show that when we close to nature, it affect our mental health. For example, go to forest, so we more close to flora and fauna. Okay, number 5 is reach out when you need help. So go easy on yourself, not force ourselves to stop smoking and or exercise in a short time. So just take a moment to reflect how you feel mentally after practicing good habits. So that's all. I hope this article can be in our newspaper.
Okay, thank you, Shahida. Hi, I would like to share the article about why sleep is so important. Then I will share the screen. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. So I will start. This article I got from website The Star. The title is "This is why sleep is so important." Okay. Getting enough sleep is essential for helping a person maintain optimal health and well-being. When it comes to their life, sleep is as vital as regular exercise and eating a balanced diet. This is because sleep can affect our lifestyle as a good healthy lifestyle or bad. So as stated in this article, why sleep is important is it can restoring the body. Okay. Sleep is essential for overall health and well-being. It is a restorative process for our brain and body. Studies have shown that chronic sleep loss is associated with reduced immunity, weight gain and obesity, high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes mellitus, and coronary heart disease. Okay. There are many different phases of sleep which fall into either non-rapid eye movement, non-REM, and rapid eye movement, REM sleep. Each phase of sleep is characterized by distinct pattern of brainwave or electroencephalographic EEG activity. Next, this. Lack of sleeping time, disruption of the sleep cycle, and less time in deep sleep could all lead to adverse health outcome. According to the U.S. National Sleep Foundation (NSF), on average, the recommended range of sleeping hours per night, according to the age group, can be seen in this article. Okay. Next. As well as the number of hours, the quality of sleep is also important. Still not feeling rested after an adequate number of hours sleep was one of the signs of poor sleep quality. Next, I will share the causes of not getting enough sleep, which is sleep thief. For some people, the effect of caffeine can cause difficulty in falling asleep. According to a report by the US NSF, the effect could as long as 10 to 20 hours after consumption. So try to avoid having favorite caffeine. Other than that, we should also avoid nicotine, alcohol, and spicy food. It is because all of that thing will cause interruption to our sleep. So we cannot get a good sleep. Okay, in my opinion, sleep is a vital, often neglected component of every person's overall health and well-being. Sleep is important because it enables the body to repair and be fit and ready for another. Uh, for for better health, we should make sleep a priority. That's all from me. Thank you. Um,
Okay, next is me. Wait. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, can.
Okay, today news that I bring for you guys is from News Straits Times with topics eating for the heart. So for your information, the most common disease that happen within our people is the heart disease. Having the high cholesterol, high triglycerides, and uncontrolled high blood pressure increases the severity of heart disease. So from this news, I'm highlight the point that the diet and lifestyle play the important role in preventing and managing our heart disease. Okay, I like this article because it was quite interesting for me and I want you guys to know that get info as well. So all the information was so detailed that it tells you to only buy and cook the healthy food. As when you cook by yourself, you can control the oil from your food, salt, and certain of the ingredients. So during the MCO period, you can learn many recipes and try to cook simple meals for your health, as well as you can also protect your heart. Besides that, it also tells you to eat colorful of food, like a rainbow of fruit and vegetable. Like in this picture, we have strawberries, orange, mangoes, and grapes, and so on, throughout your daily life and make it as your lifestyle. Okay, next point is snack right. Okay, furthermore, this article tells you to choose the right snacks such as nuts, seeds, fruits, and whole grains. This not means that you can't even eat the snakes like apollo, muruku, or suparin. You can eat those snakes, but in small portion, just to maintain your good health. So next point, it also tells you to sometimes read the food nutrition labels. Like you must buy food that contain more vitamins, minerals, and proteins, and also have limit saturated fat, sugars, and so on. Next, the last point, it tells you to get active for your good heart and also your health. You can make 1,000 of steps every day, and you know the benefits you get, right? I think that's all from me for this lifestyle section. Just take note every info in this article because it's good for you guys. So, okay, thank you. That's all from me.
Excuse me, Ivy. Ivy, can you hear me?
Do you want to?
Hello guys. Hello guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Guys, can you see me?
Wait. Ivy, I think Putri left the meeting already accidentally.
Yeah, that's all right. Only 7 people.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you see me? Is
Yes,
my
we
video
can see
working?
you. Yes, we can see you.
Yeah.
I think it's not. My line is a bit bad, so sorry about that. Okay, wait. Give me a moment. Can you see this? Can you see this article?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, today I'm going to talk about an article which will be interesting for all those caffeinoholics out there. I'm going to talk about the good and bad effects of coffee. So, usually coffee is thought of as a bad consumable for use of day and daily range. Despite what you may have heard, there are plenty of good things to be said about coffee. Especially notable is it is very high in antioxidant and reduces risk of many diseases. However, the main effect of coffee is that it contains caffeine, a stimulant that can cause problems in some people and disrupt sleep. Although it is the main reason why some people consume coffee, to disrupt their sleep and get an enhanced ability to do their work. Okay, now let's take a detailed look at coffee and its health effect. As per yin and yang, let's look at both of the effects, positives and negatives. Okay, so coffee contains some essential nutrients and extremely high antioxidant needed by the body. In example, a typical 8-ounce cup of coffee contains vitamin B2, vitamin B5, vitamin B1, B3, folate, manganese, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. This may not seem like a lot, but try multiplying it with the number of cups. For some people, they drink like 2 to 3 cups per day, some even 4, and it can add up to a significant portion of your daily nutrient intake. But coffee really is effective in its high content of antioxidants. Okay, let's see the coffee's good effects. Coffee's caffeine content can be a stimulant that can enhance your brain function, your eye visual capacity, and boost metabolism. Sorry guys, I'm in a gibberish mood today. So caffeine is widely known as the most commonly consumed psychoactive substance in the world. Now, don't get me wrong, soft drinks, tea, chocolate, and various other substances also contain caffeine, but coffee is the biggest source of caffeine. So a caffeine content in a single cup can range anywhere from 30 to 300 milligrams, but the average cup is somewhere around 90 to 100 milligrams only. So now how caffeine works is, in your brain, once ingested, the caffeine blocks the function of an inhibitory neurotransmitter called adenosine. By blocking the adenosine, caffeine increases activity in your brain and prevents you from sleeping. And by releasing other neurotransmitters such as norepinephrine and dopamine, this reduces tiredness and makes you more alert for a period of time. During this period of time, you can experience a short-term boost in brain function, improve your mood, reaction time, vigilance, and general cognitive functions. Coffee can also boost metabolism for all those people who have slightly low metabolism by 3 to 11% and exercise performance by 11 to 12% on average. But it is not advised to take coffee before an intense exercise period. So, coffee may also protect your brain from Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, which are one of the most common neurodegenerative diseases in the world. Now, since we have seen all the good effects of the coffee, let's see some bad effects of coffee. Okay, now, coffee can cause anxiety and disrupt sleep for those who have insomnia. This can be exaggerated to a great extent. So it is advised to consume coffee before your afternoon time or before 2 p.m. to get a good night's sleep. If you are sensitive to caffeine and tend to become overstimulated, you may want to avoid coffee altogether. Caffeine is also a highly addictive substance, and for those regular coffee drinkers out there, missing a few cups can lead to some withdrawal symptoms. Coffee ingested daily can lead to taking up tolerance for few people, and getting the addiction is really bad, and becoming tolerant to coffee is a sign of physical addiction to the caffeine. There are some difference to the normal coffee people are taking and decaffeinated coffee. So decaffeinated coffee contains caffeine, but just a significantly lower amount of caffeine compared to the regular coffee. This is achieved by rinsing the coffee beans with a chemical solvent. This is repeated till the most of the caffeine has been removed from the beans. Thus, the coffee resultant is significantly lower caffeine containing coffee. Now, how to maximize the health benefits obtained by coffee? Simply, you know sugar, right? So sugar is resulted at 5 times more addictive than cocaine. Yeah, I know, that's interesting. But yeah, we can start by adding the least amount of sugar possible to the coffee. In other words, make your coffee sugar free. And also we can make the habit of using and drinking only unfiltered coffee, such as from a Turkish or French press machine, which contains caffestrol, a substance that can increase cholesterol per studies. Bear in mind that some coffee drinks at cafes and franchise contains hundreds of calories and a lot of sugar. Hashtag Starbucks. These drinks are unhealthy if consumed regularly, also bad for your wallet. So, should you be drinking coffee? For some people, especially pregnant women, should definitely avoid or severely limit coffee consumption. People with anxiety issues, high blood pressure, or insomnia might also want to reduce the intake or limit their intake to before 2 p.m. in the day. There are also evidence that people who metabolize caffeine slowly have an increased risk of several heart attacks from drinking coffee. So the bottom line, to wrap it with a bow tie or whatever, coffee can have both good and bad effects, which may vary from individual or individuals. So you may want to see your individual capabilities, your if you have any insomnia, if you have any anxiety attack risk issues, it may be better to avoid coffee or limit coffee in your daily intake. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Okay, it's me now. Let me share the screen. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the article that I'm talking today is about, can video games help you level up your health? Okay. So the reason why I chose this article is because, as we know, we are now forced to be in our house, and we all know we are very bored in our house, looking at the same house every day. So to overcome the boredness, we every day we all are playing games. Okay. So I want to know if games actually help us with our health. Okay, let's jump into our article. Okay. Okay, this article is quite long, so let me break it down for you guys. Okay, there are some pros and cons in this article which you guys should take note of. Okay, the first thing that this article is talking about is about experience of a professional gamer, and he actually skipped his meals to play games. So this is actually can be related to me as well, because I do skip meals too when I'm playing some games, which is obviously a con here. And the next point that you guys should be taking note is they talk about sedentary behavior, this thing. Okay, sedentary behavior is actually a bad thing for you guys. Okay, basically what is sedentary behavior is, sedentary behaviors are like you are not using your hand or your leg for any kind of movement. Like when we play games, right, we all know we just moving our fingers, we are just exercising our fingers, while our legs and hands are just still there. So that's what sedentary behavior is all about. And if you guys think sedentary behavior is not a big of deal, it actually increases the risk of death. And this is actually a serious thing, guys. So that's a big con there too of playing games. Okay. Okay. The next thing we're going to look at is it actually games actually contribute to children becoming overweight too. Okay, so how do they become overweight, or in other words obesity? It's because when we play games we actually snack, right? We eat snacks and we eat a lot of things, especially for gamers, right? They usually drink energy drink instead of all this uh, water. So this energy, when it accumulate in our body, it actually leads to obesity. So that's a con there too. And now we're going to see some of the pros of playing video games. Okay, so one of the big pros that we can highlight here is it actually boosts our emotion and thinking skills here. Okay, so how can we relate these two? Okay, when we play games, right, we actually think a lot and we use our brain a lot. We overcome some problems in the game. So we using our thinking skills here, right now. Okay, so the next pros that we can consider is it actually inspire our health behavior too. Okay, and as we know, games actually include some chapters or about missions about health life. So this actually inspire health behavior. That's what they are trying to say here right now. And the next thing we can also highlight is encourages people with autism to be more active. So actually doctors are using this technique to encourage people with autism to be more active. So game is actually helping here. It's not all about bad, and it actually helping people too. Okay. And again, they talk about cornea, which is a bad thing. It disrupts sleep patterns. Usually many people they game at midnight, which actually a very bad thing to do. It actually disturb our sleeping pattern. So that's what they're trying to say here. And it actually, and the effect to that is people becoming impairment or distress. Okay, so that's a big thing too. Okay, so finally, in a nutshell, what I'm trying here to say is, uh, playing games is actually, it has its own pros and cons. So it's we guys should decide how we should play our game. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you. Um,
Is it my turn now? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the article that I choose today is how to curb your online shopping addiction. The reason why I chose this topic is because, as we know, during this MCO period, most people start to go online shopping. It's free to fill our free time. So let's take a further look at this article. So the first point is are you addicted to online shopping? So this is some online shopping habits that you can look. And so first, you often hide purchases from your family, and then you frequently exceed your monthly budgets. As we know, everyone is on a tight budget during this MCO. And then others, you sometimes feel guilty after you make an online purchase. Okay, on our bigger topic, this is how to curb your online shopping habit. So the first step is to schedule a wake-up call. This this will help you to track how much time you spend on a specific website. So most smartphone now, we can limit our time on a certain website, right? So you can use that. And secondly, block the shop or the online shopping site, such as Shopee and others. So you can also uninstall those sites. And then thirdly, you can remove your credit card. On Shopee or Lazada, you can save your credit card information, so it will be easier to purchase something, right? You can just delete that information and it will be harder next time you want to purchase something again. And then you can declutter your wardrobe, because most of the time people will shop for something that they don't have. But if you declutter your wardrobe and find all the other things that you have, you will know what you have and what you don't have. And most of the time you already have that item, so you can stop buying. And then you need to make yourself wait. So set a rule for yourself. For example, you set the rule like you can only shop once a week. So every Wednesday you can shop, and then if you want to shop again, you need to wait for another next Wednesday. And then you can unsubscribe. I'm sure most girls will know, but sometimes we subscribe to things that recommend us to buy something, like those fashion sites, I don't know. And then you save for what really matters. So we are still young, and so we need to save our money to own a house and set a life goal. And then you can bring your own entertainment. You need to find a new hobby to replace your unhealthy shopping addiction. So you can find a hobby or play sport or whatever, and then you can just shop without buying. So you can still shop, but just don't buy it, because for many people, the adrenaline rush of shopping create a high similar to that of drug or alcohol. So it can be just as addicting. So honestly, it's not just honestly you just want to you shop because it is fun, but you don't on you not really want that thing. So the final word, online shopping can be both curse and blessing. Since online shopping have its own pros and cons, because it is not wrong to treat yourself once in a while, but you shouldn't fall into the online shopping spell and end up getting addicted. That's all from me. Thank you. Next.
Yeah, is it my turn? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Let me share my screen. And here, this is my news for today. And this news is about running, all about running, whether it is good for your health or it's not good for your health. But obviously, you know, running is good for your health. So let's go to the news. So typically, 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity 5 days a week is recommended. Since we all are students, but right now we are at home. If we was at college, we will be like going for a walk around the park. We will be jogging during the evening, like that. But although we are at home during this pandemic time, we can always have the time. We can allocate like 30 minutes to like jog around the neighborhood or go to the nearest park to something jogging or running. So here, let's see why I suggest in this article they tell why running is more important for your health. First of all, running is simple and low cost exercise. There are many type of exercises like push up and pull up and like weightlifting, but some find that to be like more intense and they don't want to involve themselves with that. So running is just simple. All you need is just a good pair of shoes, running shoes. That's all you need. Just you buy it one time and that's all. It's going to help you. And after that, a first time runner, as a beginner runner, all you need to do is first talk to your healthcare provider. If you have disease like disease related to heart or blood pressure, you better talk with your healthcare provider, because you can take it simple, because it's not good for your health if you have any symptoms like that when you run. So after you take the advice from the healthcare provider, then you can start. Since you are a beginner, you don't have to run like in a marathon, because some feel that it is a bit hard for them. So it is better to go for a half marathon, or also we can call like 5K. 5K is like 5 kilometer. And then here we see a study out of United Kingdom showed first-time marathon runners significantly improved their cardiovascular health during training for 26.1 mile, which is 42 kilometer for us. So although you have never run in a marathon before, you can when you try to run in a marathon for the first time, you can already see your improvement. But you can just go and participate in a marathon. First, you have to train for like 2 to 3 months. Then you can participate in a marathon. Then you can see the significant improvement in your health and also cardiovascular health. And specifically, these studies showed participants had improvements in overall cardiovascular health, but particularly related to the stiffness of aortic vessels. Aortic vessel, it's a vessel inside your body where the blood flows, where your heart pumps the blood and the blood goes to all the cells in your body. This is because as people age, the body's vessel becomes stiffer. Becomes stiffer, it's like it's become smaller, so it will make harder for the blood to pump to all your cells in the body. So since you guys are practicing running, it is more helpful for you as running can improve blood pressure. And apart from there, here's that. In addition to runners having wait, the next one. The study looked at marathon runners 6 months prior to training. So a marathon runner 6 months prior to training means it's like they haven't participated in the marathon. They have been training for 6 months so that they can participate in the marathon where 10 kilometers they have the enough potential to finish the whole marathon without becoming tired or like that. And after that, on average, the subjects ran about 6 to 13 miles in training per week. I'm not sure how many miles is 30 miles in a kilometer. And let's go to the cardiovascular benefits of running limit. No matter the distance, I mean, you run for 5 kilometers or you run for 10 kilometers, there's always a cardiovascular benefit for you, no matter the distance. And another thing is, if running is not enjoyable or you have other issues, it's like you still don't want to run, although you know running is more important for your healthy lifestyle, but you still don't want to run, then you can prefer to like jog or walk. Walking is like not like a slow walk, like walk regularly at a brisk pace. The meaning of brisk here is like 100 steps per minute, like you walk like fast walking. So it can also help in cardiovascular health and vessel stiffness. So whatever activity you choose, not necessarily running or walking or jogging, and whatever activity, just aim for at least 30 minutes, which is considered moderate intensity. Not so more intense or not so low intense. It's a moderate intensity. So just continue for 5 days. It's going to benefit you guys. So that's all for me for today. Thank you. Let me take it.
Okay, hi everyone. So for the last one, let me share you a story. Mm, So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so my news article for this week's session is about a pilot who sets up his own food stall named Captain's Corner. The stall is located at the Boomtown Cafe, Subang Jaya. So as we all know, the devastating COVID-19 pandemic has cost the jobs of millions across varied industries, especially in the aviation and airline businesses. So this pilot, Captain Azrin Muhammad Zawawi, he is a veteran of 20 years with 13,000 plus flying hours with 3 airlines, decided to test his culinary skills, resplendent in a full commercial white-black pilot's uniform and a red apron, just like you see on the screen. So he came with this idea when there's a rumor that the company will probably lay off employees. With well-planned preparations, his friends, and his family started the business a week earlier before his retrenchment. So he knows well that he and his family will be hard hit in managing their finances and life after the retrenchment. For your information, Captain Azrin was among the 2,200 crew and staff of Manindo Air who were served with retrenchment letters on 30 October. So I think this is an inspirational story that is very related to our life now, and it proves that it is important to keep moving because there are many opportunities out there. We just need to look for it. And yeah, that's it for me. From me, thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. Now we have to choose. So everyone need to choose 2 news to be included in our news publication. Okay, since we run of time, so I think we just have to vote. Okay. Okay. If you agree with the article, just raise your hand. So I will put it. So first is 5 lifestyle to enhance mood and mental health. No one? Okay. The second is why sleep is important.
Yeah, I will vote for that.
1, 2, 3, 3. The third one is eating for the heart. No. Number 4 is coffee. It's about coffee. Good or bad effect. No. Number 5 is can video games help you level up your health?
I will vote for that.
Okay, me too. 3. This next is 9 tips to buy less about online shopping. Anyone? No. Next is running to improve heart health. Running, about running.
I will vote.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last one is Captain's Corner. About the pilot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Okay. So the final decision is running, about running to improve the heart health and Captain's Corner. Are you agree with that? Okay. Okay,
Yes,
so
I'm okay
the
with that.
okay. So that 2 topic we'll put in our news publication. Okay. For the next topic we will gonna be discuss is about technology, right? Technology.
Yes.
Okay. So that's all for our group discussion video. So thank you everyone. See you next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.